Hi, I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, back with you today for another edition of Tomorrow's News, our daily video feature, not so much daily recently, but daily theoretically and hopefully in the future, in which we tell you a little bit about what to expect in the next day's newspaper. Today is Saturday, July 26, 2014, so I'll be telling you what you can expect to see in the Sunday, July 27th print edition of the Tribune, or online tonight, much of it online now, at perutribune.com. So let's dive right in. On our enterprise lead, Chad Abshire has a breakdown for us of road construction, not just city construction, but also county and state here in Miami County. Some exciting stuff coming up. We didn't know before this, at least I didn't know, that US 24 was going to be resurfaced this fall. Pretty exciting stuff there, although it may be a little bit of an inconvenience for folks trying to get from Miami County over to Wabash. Also a lot of exciting stuff going on here in the city. They might not even be able to get all of the streets done that they had earmarked, I believe 5 of them, after they already significantly cut that back. So we will definitely be tracking that project to keep you posted. On our display story, I got to go over today to the Back to School Festival, which actually is still going on as we speak. That's a really exciting event that a lot of local churches and businesses and organizations participate in which they gave away 600 backpacks to local kids. Also haircuts, food vouchers, a lot of really interesting stuff. Hope a lot of people got to come out to that, and we'll also look for it next year right before school starts. Mechanical, believe it or not, starts school on Friday, so that's already here. Summer is coming to a close. Speaking of schools, I also had a story on A1 about North Miami FFA. They went this summer to Europe, Scotland, England, Ireland, and Wales to compete in 2 shows and also to see some of the sights. Really an exciting experience for those 6 kids who got to go. Hope folks will look at the story and find out a little bit about what they got to see and also learn. Finally, on A1, Chad Abshire has an update for us on Miami County's server crash. They had another server crash on Thursday. It's the 3rd one this year. And county employees are annoyed. We talked to recorder Brenda Weaver, who granted has a history of being annoyed with the county commissioners and the county government. But she said she's actually going to try to get a server put up back in her office the way that it used to be. Commissioners think that that's not the best idea, but we'll continue to track that story as well. On E3, on the farm page, Chad Abshire has a story for us on deer hunting. That's tremendously beneficial, it turns out, for the local environment, especially at state parks. And on our week ahead page, I did a preview of the Warbird Cruise-In next week out at Grissom Air Museum. It's one of their big events, their biggest outdoor fundraiser, and I hope a lot of folks will go out there on Saturday to support them and see the classic cars and planes. Finally, on the sports page, we had 2 big stories from Nick Roby. First, Peru High has hired an interim athletic director. It's Mike Stewart, their now retired social studies teacher as of May. He's held that role before when they were looking to hire Brian Strong, who left in May. They're not looking for a new superintendent so that Chuck Brimberry can step over to be athletic director, and obviously that's something we'll be keeping an eye on as well. Finally, on the sports page, Nick had a preview for us of Meconaquah's football camp this week. That's Monday through Thursday in the evenings. Certainly Nick will go back out there to talk to some of the folks. Really exciting. Looks like they're putting a big emphasis on continuity, teaching the kids some of the things that they would be running as high school students. As always, you can find all those stories in tomorrow's print edition of the Peru Tribune. You can find them online tonight at perutribune.com. And you can find links to them on our Facebook and Twitter pages, which are both Peru Tribune. Finally, you can find me and all of our reporters on Twitter. Until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great weekend.